What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your Wednesday, April 1st workout. It's not April Fool's Day, so we're going to keep it real serious today. All right, so today's warm-up, we are going to do an 8-minute AMRAP. So what I want you guys to do is go through this warm-up, these movements for as many times as you can in an 8-minute window, all right? So the first part of our warm-up, we're going to do a 30-second hollow hold. So Allie's going to show you guys that hollow hold. Lying on your back, she's raising her shoulders and her feet off the ground. So if she were to be laying flat, what she's going to focus on is raising those shoulders up and raising the feet up. And you can break it down like that to kind of gauge where you need to be feeling. But when she's in this position, she wants to drive that belly button down and keep everything up for just a max of 30 seconds. Then from here, if you know a 200-meter area in your neighborhood, you're going to go out and run for about a minute. If not, you can jog in place for 1 minute, kind of making sure we lift those knees up, kind of getting those arms moving, getting them pumping. And then from here, we've got shoulder pass-throughs. So if you don't have a PVC pipe, a broomstick, a sweatshirt, a towel, something that allows you to get that nice wide grip, we're looking to go all the way from the front to the back above the hips and then back in front. And when we do this, we want to keep those elbows locked out and go through that full range of motion for 10 reps. Every time it's in front, that's one. Then we've got 5 inchworm to push up. So she's going to reach down, hold for maybe like 2 or 3 seconds, and then walk her hands into a push-up position and then walk her hands back. Stretch the hamstrings in that bottom position where she reaches down, and then walk the hands out for that push-up. Do that as many times as you can for 8 minutes. You should be nice and warm for today's workout. All right, everybody, welcome to your April 1st workout for Wednesday. This is pipes, all right? Today's workout, we have a descending ladder in reps, meaning you start with the max reps of 50, and then you have 40, 30, 20, and 10. Each round, the reps get smaller and smaller. Movement number 1 is gonna be sit-ups. So we've got sit-ups on the floor. Again, Allie's gonna sit down. She's gonna focus on leaning back, touching her head and shoulders on the ground, using her arms for momentum to come up and touch her feet. Now, if for any reason she is unable to go all the way up, we're just going to focus on that nice crunch. We want to get as much of the upper back and shoulders off the ground as we can. Once she's done with those sit-ups, we're going into those push-ups. So push-ups, we're always looking for that full range of motion. We want to keep the armpits closed and elbows close to the ribs, not out and open. And she can use her knees to take a little bit of weight off those arms, or we can even go into those hand release push-ups where she lays down completely and then presses all the way to the top. Then finishing up the movements today, we've got an odd object row. So in this case, we have a weighted backpack with some books or some cans. She's gonna focus on hinging over, keeping her back nice and flat, and then she's gonna pull that bag to her chest. Very similar elbow position. She wants to pull with those armpits closed, not flared out and open. She's gonna keep her back as tight as she can, and we're focusing on that nice upper body pull, squeezing the upper back and shoulder blades when she rows. All right, and you're gonna do the same reps as your sit-ups and push-ups for those. Again, 50 all the way down to 10. After you've done the set of 10, that is your time. Let us know how the workout goes. Guys, welcome to your workout today for Wednesday, April 1st. Today we are looking at pipes. Now this is a descending ladder in reps. You've got 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So essentially 5 rounds with reps decreasing each round. So we've got sit-ups, push-ups, and an odd object row. So again, the sit-ups. That is going to be the portion of the workout where you guys are going to want to be able to control your heart rate. It is the simpler of the 2 movements. We want you, again, as you lay back and as you sit up at the top, that top position, we want you to focus on inhaling, exhaling, focus on controlling your breathing at the top. When you go through the range of motion, when you lean back, all right, that's the portion where you're going to want to stay as tight as you can, engage that core, go down, throw those arms up, come up, touch the feet, all right? 50 reps to start, and then you go straight into 50 push-ups. Now the push-ups for the first 2 rounds, that is the bulk majority of your reps of this workout. Again, 50, 40, those are big sets. So when you're doing the push-ups, we want you guys to make sure you're breaking them up, saving those arms for those later rounds when you're gonna wanna crank out reps a lot quicker. So let's say it's around 50. I wanna try to maybe go 5 sets of 10. So I'm gonna crank out 10 quick ones, come up, shake my arms out, making sure we're keeping those armpits closed, elbows close to the ribs through that range of motion, all right? So then from there, after the push-ups, we've got that odd object row. Again, if you don't have a pull-up bar, if you have a barbell, if you have a dumbbell, maybe even a bag, something like that, where I'm in that bent over position, I'm gonna have my arms nice and long, shoulders nice and pulled back, and I'm gonna row that odd object to my chest as far and close to my chest as I can before I make my way back down. So again, engaging that upper back, pulling the elbows back, very similar to how it would look if I was doing a push-up. So when I'm rowing, I don't want to be in that bent over position and row with my arms out here. I want to keep my armpits closed and down, and then row straight from my chest, straight to my chest. Pulling the upper back, squeezing those upper back muscle groups right behind your shoulders, and then going through that. So sit-ups, push-ups, odd object rows, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. After the round of 10, you're done. Record your score, let us know how it goes.